for me. I name my Mondays She Conquers Monday. She conquers her ish Mondays. That's what I name my Mondays, because what it does for me is it allows me to reflect on many of my accomplishments. Because a lot of times we go through life, but we don't recognize that we have issues that we have not conquered, or have not gotten over, or dealt with, or healed from. And as I drive to work this morning, I wanted to talk about the fact that when you don't conquer your issues, or when you don't deal with your issues, they have a tendency to dwell in your life and stop you from reaching your highest potential, or stop you from reaching any goals, any purpose that you set out to reach in your life, the goal that you set for your life, or the dream that you want to accomplish in your life. Sometimes if you don't deal with your issues will cause you to live a life that you don't want to live. It'll stop you from living up to your highest potential. A lot of times you think that the reason that you're not where you want to be is because either somebody did something to you, or somebody is holding you back, or you don't have the right mindset, or you don't have the right skills, or you don't think you're educated enough. But you forget that it could just blatantly be that you have an issue that you have not conquered. Like, I look at I look at reality shows, I look at Netflix movies, I look at Tubi movies. I listen to YouTube channels, people talking on YouTube channels, and when I'm listening to something, I'm listening to gather information. And sometimes I listen at the person to try to figure out where they are in their life, what issue they could be dealing with in their life. And when I look at movies, I do the same thing. I try to look at how certain things that they're dealing with, how I can relate it to my life and gain knowledge from it. I do that with anything that I do that with a conversation that I'm having. I do that with something that I'm looking at, watching on TV. I do that with music that I listen to. That's how my brain operates. It's always looking for how to make something better, or it's always looking for a solution to something that I'm listening to. So I say all that to say this. A lot of times when you think that, when you realize that you're not happy, when you realize that you haven't been happy in days or weeks, months or years, you have to ask yourself, do I really know what makes me happy? Do I really know what makes me happy? Because when you are not happy, and then you try to go and get in a relationship with somebody, or you try to date somebody, and you think that they are the ones that's supposed to make you happy, it becomes a problem, because you don't even know what makes you happy. You don't know that you have an issue at this point. So what happens is this: the way that you're being with yourself is the way that you would be with someone else. I read something this morning during my my time with God, reading my Bible, and I think it was in James, because I read 3 different chapters, 3 different scriptures from 3 different books: Acts, Proverbs, and James. And I think it was in James, where it was either in Proverbs It was either Proverbs 10 or James 1 where it was talking. No, not James 1. James, was it 14? I don't know. 1 and 14, something like that. But it talked about a person being double-minded, unstable in his ways. And the way that he's unstable in one way, he's unstable in all ways. And when I read that, I realized that I've heard that in the world. I've heard people speak that way in the world, saying that the way you do one thing is the way you do all things. And I've read it in the Bible. So that tells me that if you are lazy when it comes to your physical body, then you are lazy when it comes to your money. You are lazy when it comes to dealing with yourself emotionally. You are lazy when it comes to building a spiritual relationship with God. You're lazy in all your ways. So if you're lazy with trying to have more streams of income, because you know that all this time you've been working at one job, you know that one job does not bring in enough income for you to live the life that you desire to live. But because you are lazy, or because you are you have some ways about you that is not going to prompt you to do something else to earn money. Like if you have a job, you still need to do something else to earn money outside of that job, to earn another income. And not only earning another income, but you need to find out what your purpose is, find out what your gifts are. You need to be working in your gifts. You need to be living, working, creating from what it is that you want to do with your dreams. So if you are not pursuing anything else in your life besides just going to work, or some people that's going to school, college kids, or people that's out of school going back to school to get something, if you're not pursuing another form of income besides that job, then how can you say, what is it about your dreams that you're not reaching them? Or what is it about your mindset that continues to tell you that all I need is this job, but all this job does for you is help you to live, you living paycheck to paycheck, you're in debt, you can't make ends meet with just the jobs. A lot of people can't make ends meet with just their job, so they need something else, but that something else is another job for them. But I'm trying to tell you, it shouldn't be another job. It should be you working in your potential, doing something in your potential. Like, what are your skills? What are you gifted? What's your gift? What is your talents? Do something on that level, because what you want to do is, I know for me, I want other streams of income because I want to live a certain lifestyle for myself. So in order for me to live that certain lifestyle, it's not going to come from me just working my job. It's going to come from what I do, the hours that when I leave my job. Like what I'm doing with the hours when I leave my job, like what kind of work or skills, or how am I working my gift? How am I pursuing my purpose when I'm not at work? Like I can give my job 40 hours a week. How much is that a month? 40 hours a week, right? I can give my job 40 hours a week. So that's 160 hours plus you got, like, because a month is 30 days. So you're off. So you only work 5 days a week, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you have whatever, if it's not a weekend, you got 4 or 5 days that last week. But you'll say over 160, almost 180 hours. Most people work a job monthly, right? So you have to ask yourself, what are you doing with the rest of the hours? Because when you calculate how many hours are you working, how many hours you work, how many hours you transportation, count the transportation to and from work, how many hours a day, 5 days a week. So for me, I work 8 hours a day, but I'm on the road, I say 3.5 hours, right? So that'll be like 11, 12, almost 12 hours. So if I'm working almost 12 hours 5 days a week, I'm sorry, including transportation, and then I'm on the road. Then I count my hours. That's like almost 12. I'll say 12 hours a week. So 12 times 5 is what, 60? 60 hours a week I spend at my job, but we have 168 hours in a week. So if I'm spending 60 of those hours commuting and being at work, I still have 108 hours to myself. What am I doing with that time? So some people, I also read in the Bible, this is funny, I know I'm all over the place, but I want to get my message out here, and I want to continue to post on my platform so I can have something to come back to encourage me on the days that I don't feel so encouraged. So whether you if you can get something from this video, then that's fine. If not, then that's fine too, but it's not going to stop me from posting, is what I'm basically saying. But I wanted to say this, like, we waste a lot of our time, and if you don't start keeping track of how you waste your time, and you don't start keeping track of how you waste your money, because that's what go hands in hand. Like, for someone that want to make more money, but you don't manage the money that you have, that's going to be that's going to end up being a problem. And so if you want, and we have enough time working a job, we still have enough time. There's still 108 hours left in the week. So we can't say that we can't pursue anything else. We can't pursue our goals and our dreams because we work a full-time job. That ain't true. You only work a full-time job for at least, what, 60 hours. You only work a full-time job for about 60 hours a week. So what are you doing with the other 108 hours? 108 hours. Oh my God. When you think about that, that's a lot of time for you to write your book, create a collection for an apparel business, start a business, coach, become a coach, coach someone, learn a new skill. That's a lot for you to do in order for you to have a different life. You can listen to some podcasts, you can gain some new knowledge, so that you can gain some new skills, so that you can put that to work for you to pay your bills and to have more money to live a life of your dreams. But first, you have to know what it is that you want. What is the amount of money that's going to make you happy and it's going to make you live the life of your dream? What is that amount of money? Okay, what is it going to take to make that amount of money added on to the money you make now from your job? Okay, because a lot of us, we're not quitting our job because the insurance is good, so that's definitely not the case. But what is the money? What is the extra that you're going to need for you to live the life of your dream? Like, how much does it cost to be you? How much does it cost to make you happy monthly? What is your monthly desires that you would like to be able to participate in for you to be happy in your life? Like me, I would like to have more massages on a monthly basis. I would like to have a chef that come and cook for me and my children. I would like to have a house manager that come and keep my house clean and organized and uncluttered. I would like to have an assistant to help me in my business. I would like to have a tutor for my kids. I would like to have I wouldn't call it a nanny, but a village to help me with my children, whereas to help keep them organized, to help get them to and from schools, to help with homework, to help take them to their activities, to help me do things for my children. I would like to go on vacations 2 to 3 times a year with my children, because I have that time away from work. I would like to have a certain amount of money in the bank. $50,000 in the bank would be great for me. And I would like to be making a year like $200,000 to $300,000 a year. That would be a nice cushion life for me. And that is what I wrote down. That's some of the things I wrote down. And that's what I mean by knowing what it is that will make you happy, knowing what you want, so that you put it all down on paper. And when you put it on down on paper of the things that you want, it's easier for you to acquire them. But if you never write anything down, you never know what you want. You're like a double-minded man, just like the Bible say. A double-minded man will not get anything from God because you are confused. You don't know from day to day if you want to be in a relationship or you don't want to be in a relationship. You don't know day to day if you want to work full-time and have a business, grow a business, or you don't want to grow a business. You know, you don't know day by day if you want to sit there on that job just making that amount of money, a little amount of money that you make, and then just complain, or you want to do something about it and so you can live the life of your dreams. Like a lot of people are living the life of their living a life of nightmares. What are those nightmares? You live paycheck to paycheck. What are those nightmares? You don't have enough money in the bank to pay your bills most of the time. What are the nightmares? You can't hardly pay your car note sometimes. What are the nightmares? You can't take that trip, that vacation with your kids. You can't just go away for the summer. You have to stay here and work, or you have to stay here, and if it's on vacation, you got to stay home. What are the nightmares? These are the nightmares. So when I say stop living your nightmares and start living your dreams, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you get on Facebook, or you get on Instagram, or you get on TikTok, or you get on YouTube, you get on all these channels, and you look at somebody else's videos just to critique it. But you never listen to what they're saying and apply it to your own life. Like, where's your videos? You on here critiquing other people's videos. People that critique other people's videos don't have videos of their own. You're not trying to live a certain life of your own. So why would you be critiquing somebody else's? It's not easy to get on here and speak on your platform, and then for someone else to critique it, that says a lot about that person. Like, who has the time to create somebody's video? Somebody that ain't doing nothing with their life. Somebody that not living their dreams and their goals. They're trying to figure out, they're trying to do something to attack this person that's trying to live their dreams and their goals. So think about that when you want to critique somebody's video. Who are you to critique somebody's video? This person is online speaking their truth. Where are you speaking your truth? This person is online speaking about their goals. Where are your goals? This person is online talking about how they want to live their dreams, not their nightmares. So are you living your dreams, or are you living your nightmares? Look at what I just named. All of those things are nightmares. When you live paycheck to paycheck, that's a nightmare. When you don't make enough money to make ends meet, that's a nightmare. But you want to get on Facebook and scroll all day, keep looking at everybody else trying to live their dreams, and you continue to live your nightmare. When you get off that post, you go to another post. When you get off that post, you go watch TV. Nothing, and those amount of hours, none of those hours are spent learning anything new, gaining new knowledge, trying to build a better situation for yourself, trying to find out how you can earn more money. None of your hours are spent on that. But you're here on somebody's platform talking about how they should do this or should do that, but you're not doing anything in your life. So why would they listen to you? Is what I'm saying. Okay. So anyway, I just got on here to do a little jive talking with Jackie. That's basically what that was, jive talking with Jackie. So I'm gonna get off this platform, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. And I started my day off with the right stuff. Like Vanessa Williams say, I like that song. I started my day off with the right stuff. I got fed from God. I put on my armor, and I'm here to pursue my day. So my day will not be in vain. So I have to work my hours of work, and then when I get off work, I'm working for myself. So the thing is, what am I going to do when I'm off and working for myself? What is my activities? That's what I have to write down and make sure that I accomplish those activities today. Okay? So that's how I'm living my life. So how are you living your life today? Living your life for your dreams, or living your life in your nightmares? Okay? Have a good day.